What's up, guys? Dillusscuss with the hardest name ever to say. um, okay, so, um, I can't think of what I was going to say. Okay, um, so I'm just gonna, maybe I have done this video before, but whatever, I'm just gonna do it again, because I still think about it a lot. Um, Public, at least my experience, public education in California is a fucking joke. And I mean, until I got to, like, high school, I mean, it was like, whatever. But high school, man, at least in my personal experience, the teachers I had, I went to El Rancho High School in Pico Rivera, California. For those of you who know California, it's in between Downey and Whittier. It's like a really small town. And I am white. I am white. And I lived in Pico Rivera. Pico Rivera. And went to El Rancho. El fucking Rancho. Like, yeah, I lived on Taco Bell. That don't make me Mexican. So I don't fucking, this is so offensive. Oh my god. But, so the majority, I had like a third of the teachers I had in 4 years were great. Loved them. Fantastic. Like, one of them was a good friend. Like, we fucking were good. You know, it wasn't like, you're my teacher and you're my student. It was like, hey, you're there. You talk to me. You actually, like, give a shit. And then 2/3 of the teachers that I had did not give a fuck. They were just there for the paycheck. They were like, if you don't understand it, that's your fault. You figure it out. Fuck you. Like, I had a teacher who, she was a history teacher. If you're watching this, you know who the fuck you are, piece of shit. I hope you fall and spill whatever your dinner is. That's fucking amazing. But other than being a shitty history teacher who didn't teach us shit about history, I knew more about what she was teaching than what she told us. So anyways, moving on. Other than being a teacher, she was like the teachers union paycheck head person. So 90% of the time, she was on her personal phone talking about other bullshit instead of teaching the class. In, say, 5 months of school, she probably taught us 4 days. And the rest of it was like, here's the PowerPoint. You, student, you switch it. I'm going to be on the phone. Or, yeah, I'm going to go get food. Don't tell anyone I wasn't here. Are you fucking serious? Ow. But, I mean, whatever. A lot of the curriculum's kind of stupid. Like, I get math being important because math is important in daily life. I mean, you don't really think about it, but I mean, it is. But like the extra shit, like, I mean, for real. Okay, algebra. Yeah, I'll need algebra. I mean, you never know. You might need it in daily life. But fucking making me take geometry because I'm not like an architect. I'm not in anything design-wise, you know, where in my daily life, I need to know measurements. I'm not in carpentry or welding or any of that, you know, construction. I'm just going to generalize construction and design. I'm just going to generalize that, you know. When the hell in my daily life, okay, let's say I work at McDonald's. When the hell in my daily life am I going to need to know how to find the circumference of a circle or the area of the inside of a triangle? Because that really is a life skill that I'm going to need when I'm flipping fucking burgers. You could take that year, you could teach a kid how to balance a checkbook, how to do taxes, how to thoroughly look into a presidential candidate or a Supreme Court candidate or a mayor or governor or bullshit like that. Well, not bullshit, but 90% of, in my experience, 90% of the time, candidates suck balls. But, see what else? Computers. Definitely need to know computers. They kind of brush up on it. 5, in my personal experience. Look how bad my fucking writing is. Teach kids how to fucking write better. You fucking write like mechanics. Jesus. I mean, I'm not saying everybody, but the most of the people I knew fucking wrote like mechanics. Give them more shop classes. Give them more options. Like, I came out of high school, didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. Maybe that was just me. Maybe it was because, like, they didn't really give a shit. They were just like, we're here for our paychecks. Not like, hey, what do you like? What do you like? Maybe you should do this. You should take this class for that, thing. That would have been dope. Nope. You're gonna take 4 years of English, 3 years of history, 2 years of math minimum, 1 year of PE, 1 semester of health. Really? Because that 1 semester is going to teach me everything about how to keep healthy. They should, in my opinion, they should have the sex ed. But they should also teach you, like, healthy dieting, especially now with all the extra shit that's in food. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. I like fucking steak. I like ribs. I love bacon. Oh my god, I love bacon. But yeah, I love hot Cheetos too. And I know it's not healthy for you, but they taste good. And that's the bad thing is, a lot of the shit that tastes fucking great is really fucking bad for you. And in like the past 6 months, I've realized that my fucking eating habits suck. I've fucking gained 10 pounds, and I had to fucking lose it. They should literally teach a class, well, in my opinion, they should teach a class where it's like how to, have a healthy diet, how to balance your diet, how to, even if you don't have a lot of time in the day, how to keep, somewhat fit, somewhat healthy, because the obesity rate in America, I haven't looked it up, but I imagine it still has to be going up. How to eat in moderation, how to save money, how not to impulse buy, shit like that. And a lot of it, I think too, is, especially with public school, is a lot of not peer pressure. You must succumb to the peer pressure. Because, yeah, there's a lot of peer pressure. But it's a lot of, your friends are doing things, and you're like, hey, my friends do it. And it's not like they're like, you must do it with us. Woo! You're falling asleep. No, it's like, we're doing it. Hey, you're my friends. I've known you since, kindergarten. You're doing it. It must be cool, fun, whatever. Man, I don't know if it was just my school, but fuck. I'm not judging your life choices, but man, the majority of people were fucking addicted to pot. I'm not saying that's bad. You live your life. That's not my thing. I never touched it. I've never touched it. Just not my thing. But and they're there are no side effects. There are definitely side effects. They may not know it now. But if you see someone who's high, you can tell that it's not good. When you're yeah, I'm generalizing because I never really spent time with someone who's high, once or twice. But from what I've seen, they were because an 18-year-old, it's regular and healthy for them to be like this. Really? Society has brainwashed you into thinking it's okay. Back in the day, they probably thought the same thing about tobacco. And now look at it. We know it's not fucking good for you. There are no causes to your brain. Then why is it a brain chemical thing that makes you high? oh, it doesn't hurt your lungs like cigarettes do. Well, it's something lit on fire, and you inject, you know, smoke goes in your lungs. Smoke isn't supposed to go in your lungs. Air is. Just saying. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I mean, plot hole. Boop, boop, boop. That's just me. And a lot of things is like underage drinking. Holy shit. I mean, I'm not one to talk, man. I struggle with it. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like, but I mean, it happens. It's part of daily life now. It's not like just in movies where it's like a frat party. It's in fucking like high school. Sex is like legit insane. When I was a kid, it was like, you know, after high school, or at least, you know, like you're a little kid, you hear the stories of like your brother or whatever, or your friend's brother, like, oh yeah, man, I'm a senior and I just, you know, lost my virginity, had sex, whatever. And I'm like 6. You know, that's normal. And then when I'm in high school, like middle, like 8th grade, it was like people were like, I mean, the majority of people were having sex. Okay. I'm like a senior in high school, and it's like, in 6th grade, man, I lost my virginity in 6th grade. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? You don't even know what the fuck you're doing, and you're already having sex. Like, you're like, okay, let's say you're 12, and you get her pregnant, and she's 12. You just fucked up that girl's life because you couldn't keep it in your pants. Watch porn. Dude, you know, if you have sexual tension, get it out in other ways. You don't have to go out and fucking have sex. I mean, I'm not saying don't have sex because that's the law. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna have sex, make sure you're ready to, like, deal with the consequences of what can happen. And, I mean, that's just my thing. And that's another thing they should probably teach you in high school. Is like, yeah, they're like, if you have sex without a condom, you'll get a girl pregnant. And that's about it. And I mean, it's like, I mean, really, they should go into it and, like, I don't know, bring it.